Right, 22 July 2025, and today is a Tuesday. So we're going to be taking you through some of the most important stories. And today is very, very important because we're watching the final drama in Zanu. So there's going to be a final drama in Zanu PF. People have taken sides, and Mnangagwa is once again in trouble. So Mnangagwa is in trouble. Chiwenga is getting more friends. So people are coming more on the side of Chiwenga as they see the plan. So many people want to go closer to Chiwenga, including Mutsvangwa, who yesterday slammed Kudakwashe as someone who has made all his money from Zanu PF and is trying to now use that money to buy his way into power. So Tagwirei, according to Mutsvangwa, is someone who just arrived and started at the branch. He must not go straight to the central committee. Mutsvangwa also slammed the Harare province for trying to sneak in Tagwirei into the central committee and say they must follow processes. What they've done is not the right way. However, overnight, Tagwirei has issued a statement, and the statements read as follows. So the recent commentary aimed at Dr. Kudakwashe remarks which have not only misrepresented his legacy, but disrespected his unwavering contribution to both Zanu PF and the nation at large. Dr. Tagwirei is not new to Zanu PF. His involvement spans years of active support, partnership, and strategic investment into programs that have benefited Zimbabweans directly. To suggest that he seeks to buy influence within the party or use his personal resources to manipulate structures is both unfounded and ungrateful. Let it be clear, true patriots don't parade their allegiance, they demonstrate it. Dr. Tagwirei's role within the movement is one of substance, not spectacle. His actions speak in the upliftment of communities, the support of national goals, and stability helps reinforce during difficult times. We reject the notion that private sector involvement equates to manipulation. Instead, we reaffirm that it is a vital pillar of progress, and leaders like Dr. Tagwirei embody what it means to save Zimbabwe outside of fanfare or political ambition. So let us not dishonor what he has built. Let us not allow envy or misunderstanding to stain a legacy rooted in loyalty and nation building. Dr. Tagwirei is not a symptom, he is a solution, and Zimbabwe deserves to be led by those who say first, speak second. So this is the statement from Kudakwashe through the page that is running called @Elder Tagwirei. So that is directly from Kudakwashe responding to Mutsvangwa on his Twitter handle. So this is a direct response, very hard-hitting, and accusing Mutsvangwa of posturing and of disrespect. So that is what Kudakwashe is saying. And this drama is not something that is coming from Tagwirei. The drama is coming from Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa is the one who is behind Tagwirei. Like I always tell you, Mnangagwa never attacks you directly. He goes behind someone else. So when Mnangagwa is going to attack you, he's going to go behind someone else. So at the moment, what Mnangagwa is doing is he's going after Chiwenga. So he's going after Chiwenga. He's going to go behind Tagwirei and pretend as if Tagwirei is the one who's fighting Chiwenga. However, this is a fight from Mnangagwa directed at Chiwenga. And on the other hand, what you're seeing is that Mutsvangwa believes that Chiwenga has the upper hand. So this is an attempt by Mutsvangwa to come behind or in front of Chiwenga so that he speaks and preempts what is going to happen. He believes that Chiwenga is going to come out at the top. So what Mutsvangwa is doing at the moment is to prepare ground for his future. He doesn't want to be on the losing side. He has calculated that Chiwenga is going to come out on top, and he has therefore switched sides. So you have seen a switch of sides. Remember, Mutsvangwa was slamming Chiwenga after the arrest of Neville, accusing him of causing the arrest of Neville, accusing him of trying to go into power, accusing him of focusing on succession, accusing him of being the anointed, accusing him of wanting to be next in line. This has changed. So Mutsvangwa has now gone on the other side, and he believes that Chiwenga is going to win. However, I don't believe that Chiwenga is going to win now. So in the long term, Chiwenga is going to win. But within a short space of time, Chiwenga is going to be hit hard. You are going to see a quick and fast beating of Chiwenga. It's going to happen very, very quickly. And then Chiwenga, out of the vice presidency, will then come back to the presidency. He cannot remove Mnangagwa easily. Mnangagwa is not easy to remove. Mnangagwa, when he calculates you months in advance. And by the time you see what he's doing, he's already behind you. He's not going to attack you from the front. It's not possible. So when you see Tagwirei being attacked, something else is happening behind the scenes, and you're going to see it very, very quickly. So this poster here, this is the second move by Mnangagwa. This was supposed to happen on the 25th, which is on Friday. So let's see what happens by Friday. Something big is going to happen, and Mutsvangwa is going to be caught in between. You have seen Tagwirei hitting hard. You are going to see the next move, and the next move will be Tagwirei still being in the Central Committee. As we speak right now, Tagwirei is in the Central Committee of Zanu PF. His position is not filled. So he's over there. They are resisting, and they're pushing hard against Chiwenga. They don't want Chiwenga to believe that Tagwirei is in the Central Committee, but Tagwirei is in the Central Committee. You're going to see it. These guys, they don't back off. So Mnangagwa doesn't back off. Mnangagwa wants to be the boss. He does not take orders. So I don't know what Chiwenga is going to do, but this whole drama between Chiwenga, Tagwirei, and Mutsvangwa is not the real drama. The real drama is between Chiwenga and Mnangagwa, and Mnangagwa is just confusing the situation. So Tagwirei is not someone who is very powerful in ZANU to the point of being able to attack Mutsvangwa. So he's directly attacking Mutsvangwa in that statement. So I'll put that statement for you, but you can also go and see it on Twitter. It has been released overnight, where Tagwirei says he's being disrespected and he's not new, and he's supposed to, or is capable of leading ZANU PF. So look at that last line. Dr. Tagwirei is not a symptom, he's a solution, and Zimbabwe deserves to be led by those who serve first and speak second. So it's a declaration. Tagwirei is going to be president according to himself. That is what he's saying over there, that he also deserves to be president. So the presidential race is wide open, with Tagwirei on the side of Mnangagwa. So this guy is your presidential candidate, and he is going to be your vice president. Remember, the appointments can be made by Mnangagwa, and Mnangagwa is the one who is behind Tagwirei. It's no one else. There is no one else but Mnangagwa. You don't put the head of Mnangagwa on anything without approval from Mnangagwa's office. And these guys, they have done it. They were at, in fact, 2 days ago, they were in Midlands. And then yesterday, Tatina Mavetera was also attending with the Garwe. So she attended with the Garwe. And then yesterday, in fact, tomorrow, what is this, the 25th, they are supposed to be in Bulawayo. They are moving around the country. It's a systematic program. And it's an introduction of Tagwirei to the people. So do you think they're just going to stop introducing Tagwirei because Mutsvangwa has spoken? That's why you see they're hitting back and they're saying Tagwirei deserves to lead the country. So that is the statement that has been issued overnight. Tagwirei hitting back at Mutsvangwa after Mutsvangwa made those strange remarks. I call them strange because it came out of a question from a journalist. So it's not like he prepared for it. He was just responding to a journalist. It was not a prepared statement. And Mutsvangwa tends to go way out of line. So when Mutsvangwa is speaking, if you keep pushing him, he tends to go out of line and say other things that he is not supposed to say, which is crazy. I cannot believe it. What he said yesterday was crazy. Okay, I think we've covered it. Tagwirei responding to Mutsvangwa and saying it's disrespectful. He's not new in Zanu, and he also is in line to lead Zimbabwe. So he sees Zimbabwe, not Zanu. He said Zimbabwe deserves to be led by those who say first and speak second. So we're going to see a big drama within Zanu, and it's going to get very dirty because it's no longer that time when we're talking about military and all that. We're now talking about something big happening in Zanu and then affecting the whole country. This is what is going to happen. Okay, let's quickly run through some of the key things that are happening today. So there's a tobacco conference. I don't know when it is. Sekuruma Suka is going to be over there. So I don't think there's a date yet for this tobacco conference. And then Secretary's Day is starting, I think that is today. Secretary's Day, like I talked about yesterday. And then we've got the Southern Africa Media Awards that are on in October. So those are the key events which we are watching from today. And then obviously, there's been an announcement. Paul Tungwarara has a baby, a new baby. That is amazing. Paul Tungwarara, presidential, whatever, spokesperson, whatever. He is the one that's going around. He's got a baby 2 days ago. Then let's quickly go to other stories. I want to look at other things that are happening. And the next one is really bad. So the Chronicle newspaper is reporting the death of 5 people. So 5 family members have died in Bulawayo because of a heater or a coal heater, a coal-fired heater, what is normally called a brazier. This one here. So if you go to the Chronicle newspaper, you see that 3 men and 2 children have passed away, a grade 2 and a grade 6, after they left this brazier in this room that has got only one door and one window. It was very cold, and the visitors, so a man visited his mother, who is 90 years old, at his brother's house. And when they were over there, they were sitting, waiting for the bus. So they were supposed to leave at 4 a.m. for home, as they had visited the grandmother. And they decided to take the heater into the room. However, they died. That is John Ngube, a teacher in Shurugwi. He visited with his son Nigel. Then on Sunday, they took this heater into a room, and everyone suffocated or died suddenly. So you know that if you put a heater into a room and the room has got no windows, you will just die sitting where you're sitting. You won't even know what happened, because carbon monoxide will go into your blood and kill you, and you won't even know that you've been killed. You just find in the morning people woke up and found this guy's dead because of this heater. What a terrible thing to happen here. So be careful. Don't use heaters. Like those core heaters are very dangerous. Then let's go to, I want to go straight to Zambia. So Faith Msonda has been sentenced to 1 month in jail. So Faith Msonda stormed the house or state house of President Hakainde Hichilema. So yesterday she appeared in court and was sentenced to 1 month in jail and charged a fine of 24,000 kwacha. More details have emerged on what happened when she arrived at the state house. When she arrived, she drove past the gate and then reversed to the gate, where she blocked the entrance and stepped out wearing a nightgown. So she was not dressed at all. She was wearing a nightgown, and she then confronted the 6 guards who were at the gate and asked to see the First Lady of Zambia due to various issues which she was facing, including the fact that kids were chased out of school due to the issues that she was facing, or the financial issues, and also issues with their ex-husband. So she came to talk to the First Lady, and when she was asked to please leave and come at a proper hour and address the issues through the courts, she refused, and eventually she got arrested after she became disruptive. So Faith Msonda is going to be in jail for a month. I don't know if she has already served some of the time, but this is the end of the story as far as Faith Msonda is concerned. So she's the former side chick of the late Edgar Lungu, but I understand now that she was married. So I don't know the exact details of the situation, but that is what it is right now. She has been sentenced to 1 month in jail. I think that is turning a bad situation into a worse situation. That's crazy. Then let's go to business. I like business. OK Zimbabwe is in trouble. So OK Zimbabwe is the biggest chain in Zimbabwe, retail chain, with 65 locations. And this was the first company I worked for after I left university. So 7 Ramon Road is the head office. However, there are massive problems at OK Zimbabwe. So the financial results have been released and the board has been fired. So the full board of OK Zimbabwe have been fired. They have also agreed to raise funds up to $30 million through a rights issue. And they are now selling a lot of their shops. So OK has agreed to sell almost all their shops. So you can go and check out the full list at Gambakwe.com. So currently they own shops and they are going to be selling those shops to get some money. It's like when you're broke and you sell your TV. Shaka broker. OK was amazing. When I worked there, OK Zimbabwe was doing so well. I used to work, I was the systems administrator there by OK Zimbabwe. It was amazing that time. But right now it's a dump. OK Zimbabwe can't even afford to pay their suppliers. Mismanagement is rampant. And to make matters worse, they're operating in an environment where they have to sell in ZiG and buy in dollars. The ZiG has crashed. The ZiG is nothing. The ZiG is not money. It's fake. And they're just pretending. So the retailers are the ones who are suffering. As we speak right now, TM or Mikos is in massive problems. They can't pay suppliers. They can't stock. And they're facing massive problems. So you can go check out the stories that came out yesterday. The retail sector in Zimbabwe is going to collapse. And that is because the currency is a mess. It's a terrible mess and it's a joke. The Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe is no one. There's no one. So there's no one at the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. They just spend the whole day drinking coffee and talking garbage. Then let's go to some interesting stories. Let me look at Mam Kize. Mam Kize is a well-known South African socialite, and she has announced that she has bought the new team, Mbambane Highlanders AM. So she's now the new president of Mbambane Highlanders AM. So she is amazing. She's always in the news, and she's also linked to some of the craziest things happening in South Africa, including the discovery of many guns at a massive mansion. There is no one in South Africa with a bigger house. So she's got the biggest house in the whole of South Africa. So you can go check out the story. She's now gone into Mbambane, where she now owns the team. So I don't know why she likes soccer so much, but that is what it is. She likes soccer, and she now owns Mbambane Highlanders. And do you know what Mbambane Highlanders slogan is? Ezimnyama Ngenkan. That is Mbambane Islanders. So same as our own Islanders, as Mnyama Ngengani. So I wanted to show you the actual logo, but you can go and check it out on Gambakwe.com. It's over there. It's crazy. Then let's see what else is trending. So initiates, young people in Limpopo have been going what we call initiation over the past month. So according to reports in South Africa, over 500,000 initiates have passed through the initiation schools. And during this time, they're taught to be men and they get circumcision. And they go for a long time. You can see they don't have shirts. If you're not strong, you die. But this time, only 2 have passed away. Normally, a lot of youngsters pass away during this process, especially at unauthorized schools. There are currently 561 registered schools in South Africa. And this is for the boys, but there's also a similar initiation exercise for the girls. So this is amazing. And this is what has happened. The initiation is completed and 561 schools have taken out over 500,000 initiates. Okay, do we have the number right? No, 25,000 initiates, not 500,000. That would be big. Like each school would then have to have like 100 or whatever. So it's 25,000 initiates in Limpopo, and it's amazing. Then let's quickly go through the newspapers. I want to look at the Herald newspaper of Zimbabwe. What is the Herald saying? I've looked at other newspapers, and you can go and look at the H Metro. It's got a crazy story there that is happening. Go check out the H Metro newspaper. Crazy people all over in Chitungwiza. It's trabablas. Zvakadhakwa. Zvakadhakwa kuchitungwiza uko. Someone has kept a child for 3 years in a house once again. So go check it out in the H Metro newspaper. So let's look at the Herald. And in the Herald newspaper today, let's see what is the lead story over here. Minerals export surge. This is true. Guys, this is true. There is a lot of minerals in Zimbabwe. It's shocking how much minerals we have in our country. When this man is gone, Zimbabwe will be better than Dubai. So within a short space of time, Zimbabwe will be wealthier than Dubai. And if we get someone like Fadzai to be president, guys, it's going to be amazing. You're going to have so much money, all your problems will be over. And there's a new mineral in Zimbabwe, pollucite. I've told you about it. They just picked this up from the dump. They haven't even dug yet. They just went to the old dump and they started finding this. Zimbabwe's got so many minerals. And according to the maps that were drawn by the Europeans, there is no space in Zimbabwe where there are no minerals. It's shocking how much minerals we have in our country. So this is actually true, that there are so many minerals in Zimbabwe and it's surging. However, most of this money is being taken by the Chinese. They just walk out with their minerals and no one knows what they're doing with it. No one can check it. Then let's see what else is here. I want to see some pictures. There is Mdara Frederick Shava. You can go check him out. He met with UNESCO Director General Audrey Ozulei. She's in Zimbabwe right now visiting. And then Mutsvangwa over here, you saw the response by Tagwirei. We just talked about it. Let me tell you about Mutsvangwa. Mutsvangwa is like a homeless child. Like, he doesn't know where to belong. That is the problem. Sometimes he's with Chiwenga. Sometimes he's with Mnangagwa. The way he praises Mnangagwa, it's shocking. It's as if Mnangagwa is doing something good. It's not true. Mnangagwa has killed the country. However, Mutsvangwa has got no guts. He will never, ever criticize anything bad. Even if people are drinking sewage, Mutsvangwa is going to say, people are drinking brown gold. Mdara Akadakwa is a deputy. He can never be a president. He can't challenge That is the problem with Mutsvangwa. He must learn to challenge and be the top. So at the moment, he's going to go behind Mnangagwa and say, President Mnangagwa, this. He's got no opinion of his own. And if you make him president, what is he going to do? So he's not going to be president, this man, because he doesn't know how to be on top. He likes to be the deputy of someone. If you're a president material, you challenge wrong things and you challenge them yourself. You don't go and say, after when you ask the question by a journalist, then you answer. And when you answer, your attacks are on a person and not on a system. Chiwenga attacks corruption. He doesn't attack a person. So when you see Chiwenga attacking, you've never heard him attacking Tagwirei. He will attack Zvigananda. He will attack the culture of corruption. That's not like Mutsvangwa. Mutsvangwa gets lost until this guy next to him has to laugh. When he's answering, I saw this guy laughing. I was like, oh my God, what are you doing, Mutsvangwa? Because he was just going overboard and angering Mnangagwa at the time. Mnangagwa is very angry because Tagwirei works for Mnangagwa. Tagwirei is Mnangagwa. There's no difference between the two. So when you see Tagwirei, you're seeing Mnangagwa. If you attack Tagwirei, you are attacking Mnangagwa. That is how it is. There's no question about it. And then let's see what else is here. All right, that is output of gold in Zimbabwe. That is amazing. Let me show you another graph. Guys, I know I love graphs. So in South Africa, there is a company here. So let me show you. It's called Stillwater. There's some Zimbabweans over there. Let me show you what has happened to the share price. You'll be shocked. The share price. Gold has done so well. Look at that share price. That's what we call a parabolic. This is a parabolic. So since 2023, the share price of Sibanye has been going down, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. And it bottomed between 2024 and early 2025. Then look what happened. It just shot up like a rocket. So it came down from here all the way up like in an instant. And the reason is because they bought a new company or a new refinery in America. So they bought a new refinery in America. And that is how you make money. You take the money that you're making from gold and you buy assets in America because of the tariffs. So they're going to bypass the tariffs because if you produce in America, you don't have to pay tariffs. If you don't have a relationship with the Americans, you're going to die. Your companies are going to close. So in South Africa, there's going to be a total disaster. You're going to see it very soon because of the tariffs. The things that are happening in countries that have tariffs from America are shocking because the market of America within the country can buy all their own products. They don't have to import some of the things like cars. They can produce cars like Mercedes-Benz inside of America. They can produce Toyotas inside America. And they have enough capacity to buy all those things inside of America. So if you're making your cars in South Africa, they'll just stop buying there because your tariff will be 25% or 30% and you won't be competitive. It's a mess. It's a total mess. Okay, now let's quickly see what else is there. I want to look at, let's quickly look at something new here. Right, I think I've covered most of what I wanted to cover. Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi has been charged with illegal possession of ammunition. You can go check out Ostalos. He has posted this. And DRC has arrested senior security officials over an alleged plot to assassinate President Tshisekedi. So there has been an attempted coup. Once again, you know what happens when you attempt to assassinate Tshisekedi? They are going to take you and kill you. Remember, they killed like those 100 people in one day. It's crazy. They don't play over there. And then let's see what else is here. I think we've covered everything that we wanted to cover. And that is it for now. So what I'm going to do is I'll come back later let me go and do my workout. Today is the coldest day. I cannot believe it. I've got 2 heaters around me and I still feel cold. That is bad. I don't know what's happening to this country. And it's July. So I hope that in a month or 2, I'll be able to wear my t-shirts. It's so bad. And when I work out, I can't go outside because it's so cold. So let's quickly look at our sponsor, Mve. So buy your packet. 1 packet of Mve gets you a free packet if you're in the UK, United Kingdom, if you're in America, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and if you're in South Africa, you can also get our new product. So good new products at our pickup points in Johannesburg, Cape Town, and by Postnet or PEP across the country. So usatongwe nema salad. Atidi vanhu vanorara vakapeta muswe. Kurara wakapeta muswe. So I found this video, right? Before I go, I found this video at some channel. So a guy says, Gambakwe hates people from Ativiland. Gambakwe speaks in the valley. Guys, where do say, oh, get this nonsense? Say, oh, is starting to attack Gambakwe. It makes no sense. So don't listen to lies. When you see a video about Gambakwe, it's lies. Gambakwe loves all of you guys. And we're going to do very, very well. We're going to form a new political party. And we're going to challenge Zanu. Zanu is not being challenged. They are getting away with it. And we're going to facilitate a new political party. Nyoka is currently in jail. And at the moment, the lawyers have said they are not going to continue representing him because the new guys, General Stolle and the other guys, have failed to raise even a cent towards the lawyers' costs. So I don't know what to do. I don't want to interfere. But we're getting to a point where Nyoka is now going to be without a lawyer. They have also failed to go and take him to his appointment for his asylum application. So I've not heard anything about it. There was supposed to be a court application so that the police can take him for asylum. So I don't know what has happened. Nyoka's asylum application has not been done. And so he's most likely going to be sent to Zimbabwe if this is not sorted. So, you see, the problem is when we tell you guys, sometimes you don't understand. Mnangagwa will never allow himself to be challenged. And he needs one thing. Mnangagwa needs one thing. Chema Tsenga Nzungu. That's what he needs. When he's not watching, you just give him one and he drops. Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa zidzoro. Anozondisunga Mnangagwa. Anoda Chema Tsenga Nzungu mudhara. Hadi zvokutamba zvimurikuita izvi. He's going to take you and he's going to keep you in jail for months, including foreign jails. So Mnangagwa is only good at one thing, arresting you and keeping you in jail. So he needs an action. If you don't act, you get taken out. That is simple. So Chema Tsenga Nzungu aka broker, Mnangagwa aka broker, Auxilia aka broker, Sean aka broker, Kuda aka broker, Emerson Jr. aka broker, Collins aka broker. These guys, they've killed our country, they've destroyed everything. And we need to take them out like that. No playing. We mustn't play with them. Ngavayende kubikita. Vanotamba muchongoyo. They must go to Bikita. Right, I think we've covered it. I'll be back. Let's look at the comments. Geza got Nyoka talking all big and bad. Then South Africa remembered him. ED is not why Nyoka is Are you sure I'm going? Pardon, lying charlatan, Gambakwe. Oppo said your party is fake because you know who's paying you. What did Oppo say? I don't think so. You lie about Oppo. Oppo will never say that. I don't think so. Oppo and me are like brothers. Don't cause a fight between brothers. Let's see what Hopo said about Gambakwe. I don't think so. I'm looking. Did Hopo say I'm being paid? No. Hopo never said that. You lie. There's no way. Hopo WhatsApp me right here on my phone. It doesn't have to go through your fake channels. Right. So Hopo says, I'm listening to a live broadcast by Zanu PF spokesman Chris Mutsvangwa. This level of delusion knows no bounds. I agree with you. Hopo, if you look at Mutsvangwa and we remove Zanu, the thing that we're going to do, there will be so much money in the country. Like, we're going to go and get the Americans, we'll get the British, we're going to go and get the Swedish, we're going to go and get who are the other guys from the West, to get all of them and we'll bring them into Zimbabwe. And within a month, Zimbabwe will look like a proper country. The Chinese do nothing for you. This guy is saying, I brought the Chinese here, I did this. The Chinese will never do anything for you in your country. Mark my word, that is the problem. In our country, we don't have a proper investor. No one wants to invest. They're joking. They only do extraction and run. They extract or hit and run. Tagwirei's legacy is corruption, nothing else. It's clear who wrote that for Tagwirei. Yes, it's clear who wrote it for Tagwirei. As a return of yes, short guys love girls. Like the shortest guy. You see the shortest guy with the tallest girl. The Collins. Kanoda, my baby, especially my kid. Kanomada Skuru. And you know that Collins is in charge of all the media from Nangagwa, right? So he's right here right now as we speak. Kutamba Angu Collins, the Chashka Papikita, Twenda Pane Govano, Chunoma Koko, Takamira Paveranda. Kutamba Angu Collins. And then it's funny, Gambakwe wants to be involved with Nyoka, yet Nyoka doesn't want him. What are you talking about? I'm the guy who found Nyoka. Like, we didn't know where he was. Everyone else just came after. I found Nyoka in jail. And I told you where he was. I'm the one who paid for Nyoka's lawyers. He was going to be right now in Zimbabwe if I had not paid for his lawyers. That's why he was able to go to court. Do you know what they did? When we arrived, they had started to actually start the process of extradition. Interpol was standing right there, waiting to take him out. Okay, let's go. M31 is doing well. Yes, we love Fadzai. I hope she comes back and agrees. We want a new, strong president. Guys, if we have Fadzai as the president, you can see what is going to happen. It's going to be amazing. In fact, let's see what people have said online. I'd forgotten about my people. Let's start with my people. Let's start with my people online. So, firstly, we want to go and look at Madam Boss. Madam Boss, what is she saying? Madam Boss of Zimbabwe. I like this lady. She's doing very well. And let's see whether the thing is still working here. Liposuction. You know, liposuction, you know, shanda for a while, then you have to do another one. So she's promoting these guys a lot. Zim Lash Closet. It's very few people who have a wedding now. Is this Madam Boss or what? Okay, they painted her. That is amazing. Look at the waist. He painted the waist thin. And then look at her. She's amazing. She is selling cooking oil, not baby oil. That is what she's selling over here. Madam Boss, akapeka duku, reshirikadzi. Shirikadzi. Shirikadzi. You know what shirikadzi is, right? Shirikadzi. Munakafirwa. She's promoting another brand while standing with another brand. That is what we call guerrilla marketing. Then let's look at who else do I want to see here that I normally look at. Let's look at Fadzai. What does Fadzai say today? So Fadzai is going to be one of our people now. But she tends to have so many profiles, and I don't know which one is which. So this one is the one, right? Good morning, 5 a.m. clap. If they disrespect you, still respect them. Do not allow actions of others to decrease your good manners because you represent yourself, not others. I love you, Fadzai. You're amazing. Let's see what else is going on here. What happened? Wolfo? She's showing us something here. It's so funny. God Fadzai's profile. It's crazy. Did she make fun of somebody? Because someone was dissing her yesterday. So go check it out. That is Holy 10. I don't know why she's dissing Holy 10, but I understand they said something about her. So go check it out over there. You cannot fight Fadzai and get away with it. You will lose very bad. It's shocking. Then let's look at Mini. Mini, I love it. Wait, what's Mini? Okay, there's Mini Baloy and Mini Jamini. So let's look at Mini. All right, she's doing a lot of exercise. Currently, I think she's probably the fittest woman ever that you can find. And then she had a wedding. Go check out on Gambakwe, they've covered it on newsreaders. And then what else? Who else do I cover that I haven't covered? Guys, I'm getting old and I tend to forget who I cover in the mornings. But let's look at President Duma Boko first before I go. And then we'll be out. So what did President Duma Boko say? I'm not seeing it. Something's messed up about my Facebook. I got hacked this week. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. So I sit here and I see my mouse moving and someone moving around. It's crazy. I don't know what they did and how they did it, but we'll sort it out. And the good thing is we're well aware of everything that is happening. Right. Let's see, someone talking about Chamisa. Who is Chamisa? Chamisa is my homeboy. Chamisa is my homeboy. I like him, but he's not going to come back. You will never see Chamisa again launching a party. It will never happen because of what has happened. And these guys, they got serious stuff on Chamisa. I know it. I know what it is. Do you see me sitting here? I've got files for days. My files. The name of files, Mama Nochi Kisa. So what they have on Chamisa, if they release it, all of you are going to turn against Chamisa. Mazvinzwere. Fadzi can defeat Zanu. Yes. Very badly. Mnangagwa is no one. Fadzi against Mnangagwa is like one against none. Do you really think a young person is going to vote for Mnangagwa and leave Fadzai? Do you think that is going to happen? Come on, guys. And what kind of a country do you think we'll have if we have a president like her? You're going to have so much money that you won't know what to do with it. So, guys, do the right thing. Move away from the pretenders. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. We're capable. And we're going to form one of the most powerful political parties that we can ever find. All this nonsense about intelligence, the whole money of Zimbabwe is being finished on intelligence by Mnangagwa. Okay. Yes, this is correct, Stephanie. Tagwirei is challenging the official spokesperson. President Gideon Duma Boko. Yes. Let me look at President Duma Boko. Gideon Boko. Yes, I wonder why my Facebook is just messed up like this. Someone went to my Facebook and did something. I hate it when this happens. Like, I know where my stuff is. And normally when I click, all my people come, but now they're not coming. So let's look at President Duma Boko. I want to see his new clothes. That's all I got his profile for. To look at these clothes. This man is smart. Like, look at that. Guys, this is stunning. So they're voting. This is what a political party should be like. Do you see? No one is fighting. Voting is organized. And the president is right there. Everything is nice. That is what we want Zimbabwe to be like. And Zimbabwe will be so well. It will do so well. So check it out. You can spend days here on President Dumaboko's Facebook. It's amazing. It's interesting. Always updated. So I think I've covered everything. Let me stop here at 45 minutes. I love to hear my own voice. Guys, I'm worse than Makandiwa. I'm worse than Apostle Chiwenga. Like Apostle Chiwenga, he goes and goes and goes and goes. That man is amazing. He can talk for 4 hours. Like, he had a live stream for 4 hours, and I was like, what is going on? Remember when Kupe was running around sleeping people during the Mukoma 1-on-1, you want me to name people? I won't do it. Right, every move that Mnangagwa makes depends on the army. That is Mukoma Muzo. The same army kicked out Mugabe. The same thing will happen to Mnangagwa. Watch. The army is no one. Okay, guys, let me talk about the army. The army is no one in politics. We don't want the army in politics anymore. We want Fadzai. Mazinzari. Atichadi army. Wakomana weku army. Terera indutari. If you have a proper president, you are going to make so much money. We don't want this thing which we have now. So we are going to fix for you a political party that is going to make your country a pride of Africa. We don't want this person that we don't know is going to come and create this movement that we don't know, and create this NTA that we don't know, and create this thing that will remove Mnangagwa, and then Zanu PF will become a better Zanu PF. We don't want it. Now we want a political party. So we don't want this garbage. And what the guys are doing at CC, they are taking the political party funding. So the top cabal in the opposition, the Anachamangu, they're taking that money for political party funding and share it. And then they let the country go into the Zanu PF hands. We don't want that. We want a party that is going to take over and make our country work again. Our country is not working. Zimbabwe is a dump. Yaka broker. We don't want it. We want change. So we want real change. And as I said, we are in the process right now. I really beg Fadzi, for real. I'm not joking. Like, what I'm saying here is real. I really believe that she can take this country to the next level. So we need a new female president. We need someone who knows what they're doing. We want someone who can get our women to vote. We want someone who can talk about development. We are tired of this garbage. Garbage. Zimbabwe. Semesa. Semesa. I want to come home, guys. My office will be the biggest media office in Zimbabwe. And you guys will be welcome. The way we set it up is that you can come and see me and sit in my office and do your stuff. We want to do something so big. And we're going to do it. Okay, I think we've done it. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. You're watching Gambakwe Media, the biggest media house in Zimbabwe, the most watched person. And go and check out the house that we featured yesterday. There's a family that we featured. That was amazing. Everyone went there to look at that house. That was a massive house. The guys came from the UK. Let me look at the page. What is it called? So our guys write stories. You go and look at what is called the Miribiri family arrives in Zimbabwe to see their massive house. Go check it out. It's amazing. I don't know how people make money to build such a house. My house is like a shoe box or a matchbox. It's so small, but it's enough for me. But those guys have got a massive house. It's shocking. Go check it out. It's on Gambakwe. It's featured over there. If you want me to feature a house, WhatsApp me. If you think your house is bigger, WhatsApp me. Guys, some people have got big houses. What is 10 bedrooms? 10 bedrooms of a house. That is amazing. I want all of you guys to have 10 bedrooms houses. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again a little bit later. There, yes, Prince, come and get him there for free. I'll give you a packet. All you guys get him there. Someone saying Fadzi is a non-entity. Gambakwe, you're daydreaming. No, I'm not daydreaming. She's going to do very, very well. If I was Fadzi, I would never lose this opportunity to take over. This is the chance for her to take over, to change our country. She'll go back, she'll go into history as someone bigger than Mbiani Handa. The way that our country is so ready for change. It's ready. Atidi vanhu vanonyeba kuti they want change. So, I used to support my war veterans and all those guys. I don't put my faith in them anymore. I don't want to lie to you guys. My faith is not with the war veterans anymore. My faith is with young people. And I know Rumbi's WhatsApp. I send Rumbi a WhatsApp. Must check it out. We want young women to take charge and do things. We don't want these mysterious people that are going to feature and say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do a revolution. Personal revolution. Personal revolution, yeah. We want elections. What are revolution? Because you think we don't know that there's no revolution coming. What kind of revolution is that? So we don't want revolution. We want to get ready for the elections. We want a new political party so strong that is clear, that is got a program, that is going to win elections. Taneta kushandiswa atili makatotadza kudhara makabroka. So I saw someone issuing me with more death threats. Personally, Chigananda. You issuing death threats to me? Issue death threat to yourself. Do you think I'm scared? Do you think I want someone who is going to come and replace Mnangagwa who kill people, and we have more people who kill people? So if you've got a channel which is publishing death threats against me, we're going to take you down. So besides my videos, when you Shakawara, Fadzi is good, but to turn your offer down, every aspiring candidate in Zimbabwe knows Zanu PF is not a walkover. No. Let me explain to you. Fadzi turning my offer down is not a thing. It is her responsibility to lead. It's not my offer. I'm just putting it out there, but it's her responsibility to lead. Don't get confused. I'm not the one who is going to make Fadzi become a president. She's got a duty as a leader to aspire to become a president. If she misses this chance in 2028, she has to wait for 10 years. And by 10 years, so she must do it now, and we'll work with her. We'll support her. Remember, she doesn't have to work through this vehicle. She can also go and become a president through another vehicle. She can even come and say, I'm forming my own political party. That's what we want. We just want to put it on the table. But Fadzi is the top person right now. Okay, I think we've covered it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later on, and a good day.